One of the Dodgers star players spoke to Roki Sasaki recently on the phone. We get into what he talked about with him. Also, the Roki Sasaki decision is coming soon. We get into all that in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the 28% of the ones who are watching these videos who've already hit the subscribe button. But 71% of you have not subscribed yet. You know, myself and Brad J. will bring you everyday Dodger content. You're not going to find content like this anywhere else on YouTube. We're the best Dodger channel out there, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Of course, Tyler Glasnow, yes, star pitcher for the Dodgers, had an interview recently with Foul Territory TV. This happened earlier today. And Tyler Glasnow had a phone call with Roki Sasaki. This is actually kind of like breaking news. Tyler Glasnow, who actually during the interview revealed that he has the same agent as Roki Sasaki. So he was not part of Tyler Glasnow was not part of the players meeting that the Dodgers had. Gotta remember the Dodgers had a second interview with Roki Sasaki just a couple days ago. And it's unclear exactly which players were part of that meeting. Now, Tyler Glasnow was asked during the interview today with Foul Territory TV, what exactly happened in the meeting? Was he a part of that meeting? And, well, Glasnow kind of shot down all those rumors and said, basically he acted like he didn't even know that meeting happened, right? He was all like, when was it? Like, we obviously know that Glasnow was just kind of playing dumb there because, come on, he's on the Dodgers. He knows exactly what the Dodgers are doing to try to court Roki Sasaki. So Glasnow kind of played dumb and said he didn't know what was going on. He was like, wait, what day was it? He was saying, well, I'm in Tampa, so no, I was not part of it. But he did give a little bit of a hint. He said, I'm sure we were covered, right? So I think we could say it's safe to say that meeting probably went pretty well. I mean, Glasnow's demeanor was pretty positive during this interview when he was talking about Roki Sasaki. He did not seem taken aback by the questions or nervous to speak about him. He seemed pretty comfortable and even revealed that he has already spoken to him as well. Now, that obviously is breaking news because nobody knew about this, that Tyler Glasnow, one of the players on the Dodgers, has already spoken to Roki Sasaki on the phone. He revealed during this interview that basically, he has the same agent as Roki Sasaki. And through his agent, he got a chance to speak to Sasaki over the phone. AJ Przinsky, who was doing this interview, was saying, wow, does Sasaki speak English? Right? Because it's still unclear exactly how much English that Sasaki understands. And, well, Glasnow made it known to believe that, yeah, he does kind of understand English because Glasnow had a bit of a conversation with Sasaki. So Glasnow basically revealed in this interview that he was, he gave a short little declaration to, Sasaki, talking about, exactly why he should join the Dodgers, right? I mean, that's basically what Glasnow did during this short phone call. Talking about, he did reveal something that I thought was very interesting during this interview, which was that he told Sasaki that if he really wants to develop as a pitcher, if he really wants to become the best version of a major league pitcher that he wants to become, he has to come to LA. That's basically what he told Sasaki in summary in his short convo, along with, we know we're world champions and, you're not going to find a better destination than here. So basically, Glasnow, let Sasaki know this is the best place for him to develop. It's the Dodgers, as we know, have developed a lot of young players already, a lot of young pitchers in these last few years. And look at the success of Yamamoto, right? I mean, basically in his first year with the Dodgers, wins the World Series. He was absolutely excellent coming over from Japan. Sure, he might have struggled a bit, but I think his coming out party was definitely against the Yankees in early June. Got injured after that, but when he came back, he was stronger than ever. He ended up being arguably the biggest pitcher for the Dodgers in the playoffs, right? I mean, along with probably Walker Buehler, who, of course, is no longer with the Dodgers. But Glasnow, is not a young player anymore, right? He's already a veteran player. He's an established player in Major League Baseball. But he could see exactly the kind of organization that the Dodgers are. And I think he's definitely speaking from the heart when he spoke to Sasaki today, talking about, why he should come to the Dodgers, right? I think he's speaking from the heart. He's definitely letting him know, what the truth is about playing for LA. I think it's sometimes overlooked, playing for the Dodgers, right? I think sometimes a lot of people kind of overanalyze the Dodgers, right, because of all the money that's been spent on players and the deferred money, right? All the deferred money the Dodgers have with all the players they have signed. But at the end of the day, the Dodgers are still an organization that develops young players, right? I think they're the best at it in Major League Baseball. They have the best minor league system year in, year out. They have the most prospects who are, Major League ready and are, players that are coveted around Major League Baseball, right? In terms of young players, that the Dodgers always seem to have those kind of stars, and Tyler Glasnow knows that, right? So when he's pitching the idea to Sasaki of coming to LA, because of the type of organization that the Dodgers are, and he's not just looking out for his own team here. Glasnow is not just looking out for his own team; he's also looking out for Sasaki and his own personal development, right? Because if Sasaki is a pitcher that has no experience in the United States, he's never pitched here before, he has no idea what he's getting himself into, right? Going to be facing major league hitters. And I think Glasnow is kind of saying, if you go somewhere else, it's not going to be the same, right? You go to San Diego, you go to Toronto. He did kind of mention that in the interview as well, that he's heard that Yu Darvish is very important. Even he knows that. Yu Darvish is very important to Roki. And he did mention, too, that Roki likes the Blue Jays. Now, so maybe he even doesn't know where Roki's going, right? But I did, just seeing his demeanor today in the interview, I noticed he was very confident, very calm. And he even mentioned, I hope we see him very soon, right? So I think he might know something that we don't know. And I think, as I stated here at the original onset of the video, Roki Sasaki's decision is coming very soon, right? And Dodgers most likely, this came from a report out of Japan. So it's hard to know exactly, what is real, what is not. It's very late in the game, right? I mean, it's already going to be decided in the next week or so. But I thought it was interesting what Tyler Glasnow spoke about today, talking about, his pitch to Roki over the phone, which is pretty interesting. He already got a chance to speak to Sasaki, right? I think that's definitely big news, to say the least. As always, make sure to subscribe. Let's go Dodgers. Woo!